How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just wanted to come on here for a while and give my review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation from tonight, which is December 13th, 2021. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was Thunder Rosa versus Gabby Ortiz. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Thunder Rosa went over with the Fire Thunder driver. Well, after the match, Tony Schiavone interviewed Thunder Rosa, and Tony Schiavone brought up the Thunder Rosa about the TBS Women's Title Tournament and everything, and then Thunder Rosa was asking Tony Schiavone if this was a setup and everything again, and Tony Schiavone was saying that no, it wasn't a setup this time and everything. And then before Tony Schiavone could finish what he was asking, what he was going to ask Thunder Rosa, Jade Cargill and Mark Sterling came out, and Mark Sterling had a microphone and cut a promo saying, "Hold on just a second." And then Mark Sterling was talking about how Thunder Rosa was a piece of shit and how she was disrespectful and everything. And then Thunder Rosa was talking shit towards Mark Sterling and Jade Cargill and everything, and then Jade Cargill was talking shit towards Thunder Rosa and everything, and then Thunder Rosa was talking about how Jade Cargill has had everything handed to her while Thunder Rosa herself has had to work for everything she's got and everything, and then Mark Sterling started talking more shit towards Thunder Rosa, and then Thunder Rosa started talking more shit, and then Mark Sterling was talking about how he had security appointed for tonight, and Thunder Rosa was saying, "Oh, of course, Jade Cargill and Mark Sterling, they have to have security to hold them back, and because they're scared and everything." And then Mark Sterling was talking about how the security wasn't for Jade Cargill, it was for Thunder Rosa because because him and Jade Cargill want to chat, not fight. Well, Thunder Rosa continued to talk more shit, and so did Mark Sterling and Jade Cargill, and Thunder Rosa called Jade Cargill a bitch, and Jade Cargill was getting ready to go down to the ring to fight Thunder Rosa, but Mark Sterling held Jade Cargill back, and Thunder Rosa and Jade Cargill, along with Mark Sterling, were staring each other down and everything, which that was cool. That was match 1, by the way. Match 2, it was Red Velvet and Chris Statlander versus Tina San Antonio and Nikki Duke. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Red Velvet and Chris Statlander went over because Chris Statlander pinned Tina San Antonio with the Big Bang Theory. That was match 2, by the way. Match 3, it was the Gun Club, which are Billy, Austin, and Colton Gunn versus Antonio Zambrano, Joey Sweets, and Jack Tomlinson. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, the Gun Club went over because Austin Gunn pinned Antonio Zambrano with the Famouser. That was match 3, by the way. Match 4, it was Emi Sakura versus Notorious Mimi. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Emi Sakura went over with a roll-up. That was match 4, by the way. Match 5, it was Anthony Ogogo versus Jaden Vallow. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Anthony Ogogo went over with the Olympic Slam. That was match 5, by the way. Match 6, it was Proud and Powerful, which are Santana and Ortiz versus Anthony Gangon and Mike Verna. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Proud and Powerful went over because Ortiz pinned Anthony Gangon with the double reverse facebuster from Santana and Ortiz. That was match 6, by the way. And match 7, which was the main event, it was Tony Nese versus Alex Reynolds. That was a great match, But the ending to it, Tony Nese went over with the running Nese. Now, and that was match 7 in the main event, by the way. Now, there were no promos and segments throughout this episode of All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation. So besides the matches, Tony Schiavone, Mark Henry, and Eddie Kingston done commentary throughout the whole show. Tony Schiavone and Mark Henry done awesome on commentary as usual, and Eddie Kingston done awesome on commentary as usual. And again, Paul White was not on commentary for this episode of All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark. And Eddie Kingston was filling in for Paul White. So hopefully everything's okay with Paul White, and hopefully nothing happened or whatever. And if something has happened, like if something came up or he's got COVID or anything or any of that shit, I hope he's okay and hope everything gets better. The referees for the event were Mike Posey, Rick Knox, Paul Turner, Bryce Remsburg, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Paul Turner refereed the match between Thunder Rosa versus Gabby Ortiz. Mike Posey refereed the match between Chris Statlander and Red Velvet versus Tina San Antonio and Nikki Duke. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between the Gun Club versus Antonio Zambrano, Joey Sweets, and Jack Tomlinson. Rick Knox refereed the match between Emi Sakura versus Notorious Mimi. Mike Posey refereed the match between Anthony Ogogo versus Jaden Vallow. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Proud and Powerful versus Anthony Gangon and Mike Verna. And Bryce Remsburg refereed the match between Tony Nese versus Alex Reynolds. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now, one thing I did forget on my reviews for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite and All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage last week is Dasha Gonzalez filled in for Justin Roberts as the ring announcer for both shows because Justin Roberts has been out. I don't know if he's got COVID or family death or something's going on. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But hopefully everything's okay with him, and hope everything gets better for him. And Dasha Gonzalez was the ring announcer for this episode of All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation. She done awesome. And she done awesome on All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite and All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage. And she was also ring announcer for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark last week too. She done awesome on that as well. But anyway, I just want to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation from tonight, which is December 13th, 2021. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.